What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome back to Lloyd's Everyday English, live here with you all across the world, or maybe you're watching this in the replay. Either way, it's wonderful to have you here. So, today we're going to be looking at 5 very common English expressions, English idioms that rhyme. Okay? Rhyme, like you know that sentence. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Right? It rhymes. Back in black. It's time to hit the sack. That's another one, actually. No, rhyming with other ones. So, rhyming expressions, and they're actually more common than you might think. So, this Wednesday, inside of our private community, by the way, if you would like to find out more about becoming a member of our private English learning community, English TV Live, click on the link in the description of this video. We have live lessons like this one every day inside of our private community and group speaking classes. So you can practice with myself, get feedback. We have challenges and much more. EnglishTVLive.com. So, nice to see everybody here. I can see Yassar is here in Turkey. Trudy is here. Sergio, how you doing? Sarah is here. Lolly, it's great to see everybody. And yeah, please say hello, whether you're watching live or in the replay. So this Wednesday, teachers in our private group taught a lesson all about rhyming idioms. Some of them I knew already. They're universal, but some of them maybe are only used in the United States. Every Wednesday we have an American class with American Jonathan. But most of them were used, I would say, universally. So I've got one or two of his ones here. And if you're a member, go and check out the full replay of his lesson. He also posted the PDF as well in the group. Go and check it out. But I've also come up with a little list of some of them as well. Some really common ones that are used all the time. So without further delay, why don't we get into them? I've just chosen 5. We're not going to spend too much time here with these. But what I want you to do, whether you're watching live or in the replay, I would love to see your own examples using these expressions. So let's get into it. The first one, this is one that I use, fairly frequently when this kind of situation happens. Presents itself. And the first one is a blast from the past. Blast from the past. Rhyming, right? So what is a blast from the past? Well, as you might be able to guess, this is something or someone that reminds you of a time in the past, maybe many years ago, something that you had forgotten about, that you hadn't thought about until that time. And it brings back usually happy feelings, I would say. This is a positive one, a blast from the past. I wouldn't really use this in a negative way, I don't think. So let's say, for example, you were listening to the radio and suddenly this song came on that you hadn't heard for many, many, many years, and it immediately took you back to that time in the past. Wow. That's a real blast from the past. Haven't heard that song for a long time. Or maybe you are just going about your life and you bump into somebody who you hadn't seen for a long time. You hadn't seen them for a long time. You bump into them and wow, this is a real blast from the past. It's great to see you. Or maybe when you're describing that encounter, today I was at the supermarket and I saw Johnny from high school. It was a real blast from the past. I hadn't seen him for about 20 years or something, whatever the case may be. A blast from the past. So, or another example is you see a photo. Maybe somebody shares a picture online, maybe of you and some friends or family members from a long time ago. These days, Thursday is a popular day to do this. So hashtag Throwback Thursday, right? TBT. Some people do as well, use as well. So Throwback Thursday on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, maybe Twitter as well. People like to share pictures or videos from several years ago. And when you see that, you might think, wow, that's a real blast from the past. Goodness me. All right, so I would love to hear your own examples in the comments below. That's the first one for today. Rhyming expression, everyday English expression. I mean, not used every day, but very often. Blast from the past. Now the next one, the next expression. Do you like shopping? I'm pretty sure you probably do. Are you a bit of a shopaholic? Do you like to go to the shops during the sales, maybe on Black Friday? If you do, then you're probably going to need this expression. Or if you know somebody who does. This type of person shops till they drop. Okay? So, again, rhyming, up, shop till you drop. You can kind of imagine this, right? Somebody's shopping so much and they keep shopping until they become so exhausted that they just collapse, or they just get too tired and have to stop, right? Shop till you drop. So, as I said, Black Friday is a very popular time, a very popular day in many countries, especially in the United States, when people shop till they drop. They try and find as many sales as they can, buying all the latest items, maybe on discounted price. Keep shopping, shop till they drop. Or maybe on salary day, people receive their salary and suddenly they decide they have a hole burning in their pocket, you can say, when people feel the desire to spend all their money. Shop till you drop. Again, let me know in the comments. Do you shop till you drop? Do you know somebody who shops till they drop? Let me know. Alrighty, now, as I said, it's going to be quite a short video here. I've just chosen 5. If you want to watch the full lesson with Jonathan and find out many more, you can do so in our private group, private community. Now, the next one. Are you a person of your word? Are you a man or woman of your word? Do you do what you say you're going to do? Do you follow through with your promises? If you make a promise, do you follow through? Is a good way to describe that, to follow through when you actually do what you're going to say. If you do, then you could say this. You walk the talk. Walk the talk. So as I said, somebody says that it's easy to say you will do this, right? I will do this, I will do that. But actually doing it is sometimes a different story. So if you actually do what you're going to say, you walk the talk. So you could say, hey, I'm a man of my word. I walk the talk. You can believe me. I don't just say I'm going to do things. I do what I mean what I say. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I always walk the talk. I walk the talk. Maybe a president could walk the talk. They make many promises during the election, and then after they become president, he or she, if they actually do what they say they're going to do, not so common for that to happen, right? But they walk the talk. They walk the talk. They don't just make empty promises. They don't just say they're going to do this and that. They actually walk the talk. Walk the talk. Let me know your own examples below. Now the next one, this is a bit of a negative one. And maybe you know this one already. Maybe this is something that is happening in your country. Let me know. So, brain drain. Drain, what is the drain? So, in the sink, or in the bath, or in the shower, you have the little hole at the bottom, right? Where all of the water goes down. That is the drain. Another expression which comes to mind actually right now is something goes down the drain. Maybe your dreams go down the drain, or your plans go down the drain. That means that they fail, basically. Let's say You had a plan to go to the beach. It's a classic example, right? You had a plan to go to the beach, and then it started to rain. Your plans went down the drain. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about here. Brain drain. This is when there's a country, maybe your country, which is not doing so well economically. Maybe it's not a very promising country to be in especially for younger people or the smartest people. The smartest people in the country don't see a future in their country. So what do? They choose to move to another country, a country with more opportunities, with a higher salary, with more promise for a brighter future. So what happens is, in this situation, many of the brightest and the most talented people leave that country, and it's the brain, right? The smart people in this case, it's a brain drain. So then this country suffers because they are losing all of their best and brightest people. Brain drain. I know several countries suffer from that these days. South Africa, for example, has had a big brain drain in the last decade or more. Many of the smartest people, maybe they decide to move to England or Australia because they don't maybe think there's enough opportunities for them, or maybe some other reasons, so they decide to leave. I remember when I was in Spain, people told me there was a similar situation going on, maybe Italy as well. People, maybe because of the economic problems they were having there, people decided to go to another country like England or the United States, maybe get a higher salary and get a better job position over there with room for growth. So, bit of a sad one here. Brain drain. Let me know in the comments if there is a brain drain going on in your country. Let me just come to a comment here. We have one from Lolly who says, walk the talk. Don't just talk the talk. There we go. I was just trying to think, actually. Thank you, Lolly. I was trying to think, what is the opposite again? Speaking of brains, my brain froze for a moment there. So yes, walk the talk, talk the talk. So thank you, Lolly. That's actually a very good point. So the opposite of walk the talk is talk the talk. So if you say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, it's very easy to say that. But saying something and doing something are two different things. So talk the talk or walk the talk. Walk the walk. I think maybe some people say walk the walk as well. I've heard that as well, but walk the talk. Talk the talk or walk the talk. Yes. Alrighty, and the last one for today to finish up is a type of movie. Actually, Jonathan talked about this one in his class the other day. Now, this is interesting because there's two very similar genres of movie which both rhyme. So, there's actually also sci-fi as well, now that I think of it. Sci-fi, science fiction. Are there any more? So, romcom is short. Do you know what romcom is short for? Romcom is short for romantic comedy. So, I have to be honest. You may know already, but I am a fan of romantic comedies. I do enjoy them. It's kind of a guilty pleasure, I guess you can say. So rom-coms, movies like Bridget Jones, Love Actually, Hitch, if you remember that one. Wedding Crashers was a good one. There's so many, right? There's so many. Romantic comedy. Now, chick flick is very similar. A chick is kind of a slang word for a woman, a girl. Not the most polite way to call a woman. Not the rudest, but not the most polite. Chick, it's like a guy, a dude and a chick. I guess those are kind of the opposites. So chick flick is an old-fashioned word for movie. We don't really use it these days, except for, in this case, chick flick. So chick flick, again, not always exactly the same. A chick flick could be a romantic comedy, but it could be a romantic drama as well. It could be something very girly, right? Yeah, I mean, there's probably a classic chick flick, again, one that I enjoyed, was The Notebook. I don't know if you've ever seen The Notebook. Very classic chick flick. It's not a romantic comedy, right? Not a rom-com. Chick flick. So a chick flick could be a romantic comedy. They could be the same, or it could be a drama. Something like that. A love story. So rom-com, chick flick. Let me know in the comments if you are a fan of rom-coms or chick flicks in general. So those are 5 quick, hopefully it was quick. How long have we been recording here? Okay, maybe not so quick, about 20 minutes. But 5 really common rhyming expressions that I wanted to go through today. So one more time. Blast from the past. Okay, it's disappeared now. Shop till you drop was the second one. Walk the talk was the next one. So blast from the past, something that reminds you of the past. Shop till you drop. You keep shopping until you have no more energy. Walk the talk means doing what you say you're going to do, not just saying you're going to do it. So following through on your promises. Brain drain was the next one. So brain drain is when the smartest people, most educated people leave your country in search of a better opportunity. And rom-com, romantic comedy, chick flick, girly movie. All right, hopefully that was useful. If it was, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And if you want to watch the full lesson from Jonathan, also get the PDF download with all of them and many examples, the whole presentation he put together. Go into our private group on Facebook if you are a member. Go and find it easily there. If you are not a member, you know what to do. English TV Live with a V, EnglishTVLive.com. You can find out about becoming a member, start a free trial, and hope to see you inside for daily live lessons like this one. So thank you for watching, everybody. Yes, sir. Thanks for the lesson. Really enjoyed it. Very happy to hear that. Trudy says, very nice expressions. Thanks a lot. You're very welcome. And hopefully there were some new ones. Let me know if there were some new ones. These are some very common ones for sure. Probably my favorite one out of all of these is blast from the past. It's a really good descriptive one. When something from the past comes back and you're just blown away. Wow, wow, that was so long ago. Something reminds you of, I can't click very well, reminds you of that time in the past, whether it's a photo, a song, yeah, something like that. Bumping into somebody. Blast from the past. But until next time, everybody, whether you're watching live or in the replay, hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And please leave your examples in the comments if you're watching in replay land, and I'll be sure to check them out, give you some feedback, and let you know if they sound natural. But until next time, talk to you again very, very soon. Bye-bye.